All right, so we got a math question that says, what is the value of 8 times 9 plus 18 minus 5 times 2, all in parentheses?
Yeah, these order of operations always seem easy to forget, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, if you're just learning them, then
For
it's
sure. I
easy
mean,
to mix them
they're
up.
not always easy. They are. So if you cut to my screen, I've got problem on the screen. We're going to, as
Wow.
Nathan mentioned, we're going to use our order of operations, or good old PEMDAS.
Did you just sketch that PEMDAS? It's very nice.
I did it really fast.
Purple
I did
elephants
it
may dance and sing.
Yeah. So please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. What did you say it was?
Purple elephants may dance and sing.
I love that so much better. That they may dance and sing.
It's because they're purple.
That's because they're purple, they want to dance. So P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponents, M and D stand for multiplication and division, addition, and A and S stand for addition and subtraction. So what this means is that this is the order that we're going to do this. As you may notice, there are a lot of different things going on here. We've got multiplication, we've got addition, subtraction, multiplication. We've got some things going on here. So we need to figure out which way, oops, I lost my 9, which way we need to do them. And math, our language, we don't necessarily read it from left to right. We read it in the order of operations. PEMDAS is the kind of the way that we read math. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with anything inside of parentheses. Now we have 2 sets of parentheses here. And if you ever have 2 things that you're supposed to do, you always want to go from left to right. So if you're ever thinking, oh God, which one do I do first? I go left to right. Or also parentheses, you could also go inside to outside, because sometimes you might see parentheses set up like this. 2 plus 3 minus 2. I don't know, just making it up. So I have 2 sets of parentheses. You would go from inside to outside. That was beautiful. Okay. So left to right. So we're going to start with this 8 times 9. That gives us 72. And then plus, and I'm going to do this all, that means I'm going to actually just rewrite everything here. Sorry. 18 minus 5 times 2. And then now we're focusing on this parentheses. Now here would be another question is I've got subtraction and I have multiplication. Which one comes first? What do I do first? Well, go back to PEMDAS. PEMDAS tells us multiplication and division are going to come before addition and subtraction. So we're going to focus on this part here. So I'm thinking, I'm actually going to do it this way with just the 5 and the 2. So we're going to do recopy everything else because I didn't touch it. And then I'm going to say 18 minus, and then 5 times 2 is going to give me 10. I'm still working inside of these parentheses until I'm totally done. So this time I don't have a choice. I just have the subtraction. So I'm going to say I have 72 plus, and then at 18 minus 10, it's going to give me 8. Now I have whittled my problem down. I've made it much simpler and simpler and simpler until I just have one operation left. So all I have to do now is add the 72 plus the 8, and I get 80. So if you have multiple operations or multiple things to do when you're simplifying and you don't know what to do first, don't always think left to right. It's our good old PEMDAS that tells us what order to do our work in.